is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I just want to give my current thoughts on the #1 overall pick, Deandre Ayton, a guy coming out of Arizona at age 19. When he got drafted, he was a guy that was the #1 pick. A lot of people felt like Ayton was the best pick. He was NBA ready at 7'1", 250. He had an NBA body, being able to score the basketball, being able to rebound at a decent level, being able to finish around the rim and be a decent free throw shooter, having good hands, catching the ball, shooting the ball from the mid range. He showed that he had potential to be a stretch center, not from the three-point line, but from the mid-range. And he hasn't been able to put the ball on the floor like other centers been able to do the last couple of years. But he's only 19 when they drafted him. So at the end of the day, I can see why, you don't think like that. You just see he can improve it. They couldn't do it at first, and now they can. Why can't Deandre Ayton? And at the end of the day, Deandre Ayton is one of the top 3, top 5 rookies for Rookie of the Year. As Doncic starts to pull away from the race and from the pack, Ayton was in the #1 spot in October. Doncic took it over from November and December so far. But Ayton still putting in some solid numbers: 16 points, 10 rebounds, 2.5 assists, while still shooting 60% from the field and a decent 75% from the free throw line with 2.4 attempts. He has played 27 games and started 26 of them, giving you 30 minutes a game, gobbling up boards, trying to be an inside presence. Has shown that he can potentially be a 20-10 guy with the right team, with the right personnel, and if they utilize him the right way, which is very important because those things do matter when you're trying to build a team and trying to build a team that can win a championship. You need cornerstones, and that's why I wanted to talk about, was he really worth the #1 overall pick? And honestly, when I watch a lot of Phoenix games, which I have done, they don't really utilize Deandre Ayton right. Watching him in summer league, he looked like a beast. He looked like he was NBA ready. He looked like every reason why they called him the #1 pick, honestly, because he was able to get where he wanted to on the court. When it came to getting in the paint, he was able to seal people and go right up with layups and jump hooks. He was able to catch balls in a pick and roll and hit the mid-range jumper or dive and get an alley-oop. He was able to also get a lot of offensive rebounds and either get to the free throw line or get a putback or even sometimes reset the offense, which is important, especially for a guy that has never played in the NBA before at that point, because it was summer league. And in preseason, he did his thing in preseason, giving you around 20 and 10 in preseason. So you thinking like, okay, so far Deandre Ayton is living up to the hype because of the numbers that he's putting up. In preseason, he had games of 24, 21, 19, 18, while still giving you damn near 10 rebounds, which shows you that he could easily be a 20-10 guy, maybe even in his first year. In October this year, he averaged 16 and 10. In November, he also averaged 16 and 10. And so far in December, he's at 13 and 10. But he shows you that he can possibly be a consistent guy that can get you a quality shot, that can beat you up in the post, and can really be very dominant once he started getting the confidence, once he started getting more touches, and once he started getting more higher IQ and more knowledge of the game, how they're going to play on, how they're going to game plan against them, where to be at, how to get easy baskets, how to get easy opportunities. I feel like he did that in Summer League. He did struggle with that, to me, when he played in the NBA, he didn't really struggle with it in summer league and preseason. He's starting to struggle to find a shot because I feel like they're not utilizing him honestly the right way. If you want to get the best out of him, you have to go to him frequently. And for this team to be very bad and really struggle in the NBA, you would think that he'd get more touches. Deandre Ayton is only getting 11.8 attempts a game, which is very low for a guy that got drafted #1 and has had some dominant performances for a rookie. He hasn't been getting 30 and 50, but he's being able to give you 20 to 25 points, guaranteed once he gets the touches. Some games he didn't try enough. Some games he really gave up. But most of the games he has been a solid contributor to this team. And that's why he's in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. To give you a double-double in his first season is very impressive. And I really like it. But I still think he can do significantly better. Even defensively, he gets taken out of games just because he doesn't put the effort. He doesn't put the energy. He gives up on plays. He rests on plays. He doesn't try to close out. He gives up on the closeouts and he gives up on the help. When he gets the help, when he does the help, he doesn't block shots. He lets them go right past him. Sometimes he just try to use verticality, but he doesn't jump. So I think it's an effort problem. Does he really want to be great? Does he really want to put in the work? Is he going to really try to get the best out of his talent? And Phoenix is an Igor fault, not giving him the ball, not giving him the touches, not putting him in position to succeed. I think it's 50-50. Deandre Ayton got to want it. He got to want to go out there and play hard. He got to want to go out there and try to give it his all. And I feel like he hasn't been able to do that so far in Phoenix, which is a disappointment because people thought that they'd try to go at the playoff spot. People thought Ayton and Devin Booker could be the next Shaq and Kobe. And honestly and truthfully, they're very mediocre and very bad because they don't play any defense. He's not really dominating on the rebounds. He's solid on rebounds, but he's also not dominant offensively like Shaq was. And Shaq did that coming out day one in the NBA. And Ayton is looking like a solid starting rookie. Solid starting center. He looks better than Dragon Bender. He looks better than Marquise Chris. He looks better than Tyson Chandler, Alex Len. But that's not really saying much because Tyson Chandler came at a later time in his career to Phoenix. And also, if you look at Marquise Chris and Dragon Bender, Alex Len, they just didn't want to be great. They just didn't want to put in the work, and they just didn't have the right, personnel around them. Alex Len ended up having solid seasons, but DeAndre Ayton has been more promising and he has shown more potential. Plus, he just looks and plays significantly better, especially offensively. But I think they definitely need to find him more. When I see Devin Booker playing, he doesn't hit DeAndre Ayton enough in the paint, even when he in the pick and roll, even when, sometimes Devin Booker takes a fadeaway jumper or a tough three where he can just throw the ball down to Ayton him. And Ayton and Devin Booker got into an altercation. If it's about touches, if it's about not utilizing DeAndre Ayton the right way, I actually will agree with it because I feel like they can get more out of DeAndre Ayton than what they're actually doing. Part of that is on Devin Booker. Part of that is on the coach because they do have the floor space. And with Mikal Bridges, with Trevor Ariza, obviously you still have guys like Devin Booker also, and D'Anthony Milton is a guy that can play multiple positions and shoot spot up threes. So you have the floor spacing for Ayton. He just doesn't have the hunger. He just don't have the want to be dominant. He don't ask for the ball. He don't demand the ball. He's not trying to go out there and dominate and shut everybody up. It seems like he's just going out there coasting, going out there doing just enough, going out there trying to, play the way he can, not trying to dominate, not trying to take over, and not trying to go out there and give it all he can offensively or defensively. And that's an effort thing. That's a thing that you definitely don't want, especially if you have a #1 pick. But the numbers speak for themselves. He is a solid starting center. He is NBA ready, and he can go out there and give you baskets, even at a rookie level. So he lived up to the hype. He lived up to the billing. He's proven everything that people thought he would prove, even defensively, how terrible he is. But at the same time, I think Ayton can definitely get better. I think he definitely has to want more touches. He has to go out there and get better position. He has to go out there and let people know that I'm the #1 pick. I'm the best player in this draft. and he doesn't have that mentality yet to want to be dominant, to want to be great, to want to go out there and take over the game as much as he can. And like I said, he quits a lot on defense, so that's definitely not what you want when your anchor doesn't even care or doesn't even try enough defensively. You definitely don't want that either. So I'm mixed on Ayton. To me, he has proved that he's an NBA player. He proved that he's NBA ready. He proved right now that he can score on this level. He can be a contributor on this level. He is a starting center on this level. But at the same time, he doesn't want it. He doesn't put effort, don't put energy, quits on his teammates, quits on plays, doesn't want to defend, doesn't love the grind and learning the game of basketball. And that's going to be the question. Does he become an all-star? Does he become a superstar? We have to see if his mentality change. We have to see if he really going to put in the work, the time, and the effort to really be great. I think he can do it because he's already proven it right now, but he has to do more. And that's the question. Is he really ready to do more? Is he really ready to put in that extra effort, that extra push, that extra desire? And I don't see that right now, and that's a problem. But at the same time, he does have time to fix it. He does have time to get it right, and he's only 20 years old, so he got a couple years to go. Plus, he's still on his rookie contract. He hasn't even played in the NBA for a year, so we'll see how it turns out. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm gone. Check out my Spreadshirt. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page. Like on Facebook to show support. Also, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Thanks for the support of the movement. Thanks for continuing to subscribe. Thanks for continuing to check out my content. Thanks for continuing to watch my older videos and my newer videos. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching. That's why I continue to go. And let me know if you guys think he's a bust, he's overrated, he should never be a number one pick, or he's just going to be another guy that's a waste of talent. I'm gone.